Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday's House of Games. I'm Richard Osman. 4 famous faces have been joining me all week. They are playing various silly games, and at the end of it, somebody is going to walk away with that trophy. Our 4 players this week are Samantha Womack, Rory, Reid, Anne Diamond, and James Acaster. I always call you Samantha, but we should call you Sam,
That's because
really.
you're permanently cross with me, is that right?
No, it's fine. It's formal. It's formal. Now, Sam, we've had 2 shows. Both shows you've come last by 1 point. What are we going to do today? We've got to break out of this cycle.
Yes, I realise this.
Don't you think?
Yes, I do.
But I'm here to help, you know that.
Thank you. Feel free to just throw me a lifeline at any given moment.
3rd, 2nd, even 1st. All of those you can do.
OK.
Rory, sir.
We've got to stop this man.
We do have to stop this man. Should we take a little look at the weekly leaderboard?
Please do.
And see where he stands? Because James Acaster has won both shows so far. Sam, 2 points, but you're still in it. Anne, you have 5 points there in 3rd place. Rory, 2 second places for you. Now, we know that there's also a daily prize every day, and I like to go through the daily prizes with you. I know James ends up winning them, but I like to talk
Very
them through
annoying,
with you.
but yeah.
Let's see what's not going to win today. There's a jigsaw there, there is a stress doll, that is a toolbox, a toothbrush, and driving gloves, Anne.
I think probably the driving gloves are
so.
the best prize of all of
It's
that.
quite classy.
Hands off.
Rory, driving gloves, you pro them or anti them?
Generally anti, but a driving glove with your face on it, I mean, it doesn't get
Is there
any better.
only one?
Oh, no, there's 2. Anne, 3rd place at the moment.
But I gave a point away. I mean, I'm so annoyed because otherwise I'd be up there with you.
You have to risk sometimes. You know, you've got to. Here's a man who risks. This guy. James, what's the secret?
Just, I love my job. I love being here.
No.
We all like James, is the truth. We're trying not to like him because he keeps winning. But we have to focus, I think, to bring him down.
I'm going to stop being nice as well. I'm going to make it easier for people to want to destroy me. I'm going to be a baddie now.
Oh, no way. Anytime you feel like being a baddie, put your hand up first just to warn people at home and then go...
Shut up, Richard.
This is going to be...
It's fighting talk.
This is going to be the best episode ever.
Only thing I want to hear out of your mouth is questions.
Shall we play?
Yes.
OK, our first round today is... Runespisms. In this round, I'm going to ask you 2 questions, and the answers are spoonerisms of each other. Those are phrases where you've just changed the first letters of a word. One of the clues is a fairly straight one. One of them's a bit silly. Just swap round the first letters of the words and give us both answers, please. James will buzz in and get the first one right, and you'll see how it works, and we will go on from there. Here's your first one. I need both answers, please. What happens when a US president uses a veto? And 2003 film starring Uma Thurman as the bride. Yes, James.
Bill killing Kill Bill.
Is the correct answer, yeah. Kill Bill is the film.
OK, I get it.
Now I get it. OK.
No, I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, I'm not
Kill
sure
Bill
I get
is that
it.
film.
Yeah.
And Bill Kill is what a US president would do if he uses a veto. Should we do another one?
Oh,
Here we go. It'll be fine. Come on.
OK.
You can do this, Sam. Here's your second one. Rough method and communication system of dots and dashes. That is Rory.
Course mode, Morse code.
Is the correct answer. Very well done.
I'm never going to get a
We got it
point
now.
on
Yes,
this.
you can. Sam,
I'm not. I
you
think
can
I'm
do
just going to
this.
sit back and enjoy.
Sam, I believe in you. I think you're going to do really well. And I can't wait to crush you.
Yeah.
Here's your next one. A clue followed by a picture. Here's your clue. Tree trunk battle. And what is this? Yes, Rory.
Log fight, fog light.
Is the right answer. Here's your next one. Come on, Sam.
Oh.
James Brown's usual emotional state. Diet of baboons, marmosets, etc. Yes, James.
Right. Actually, no, I don't know.
No?
I don't know that.
I will time you out.
I know it now.
Yes, Rory.
Monkey nuts, nunky mutts.
Is not right. Oh, James knows it. He knows it.
Oh, I hate this game.
Oh, we're going to get...
God, oh, no.
Yeah, join the club.
No, don't, because the more you're doing that, the more pressure you're putting me
What's like
under.
a generic name for something you eat? Oh, Anne.
Food, monkey food.
This is probably wrong, but no, monkey food and funky mood.
Is the right answer.
I gave the clue again. I've got
you
to
did
stop
say it.
opening my mouth.
I did say it before you told the entire panel.
All right, Anne,
yes,
I don't want an
true,
argument.
But, you see, that's how long it takes for me and my brain to figure it out, like 10 minutes.
I have never seen
gets it in
one
20
question be
seconds.
quite such a soap opera before. That's a lot of fun. Done. Shall we do another one? Let's be quicker on this one, probably.
No.
Here's your clue. Bottles of fermented grape juice that aren't heavy. And what is this song? James.
Light wine, white lines.
I'd give it to anyone else. I'm not going to give it to you. Yes, Rory.
Light wines, white lines.
Is the correct answer. Yeah, well done. So you white wine. There? There's white lines, mate. There's an S on the end.
Yep. I'll see you in hell.
This is going well so far.
Yeah, keep it going.
Yeah. Here's your next one. Exceptional thing dispatched. Countdown lexicographer. Yes, Anne.
Ooh. Dent. Dent.
Dent.
Dent is in there. Oh, gosh,
I'm afraid I'm going to have
you're
to
going to have
buzz
to, aren't
out.
you?
I'm so
but
sorry.
I've given away too much as well now.
James.
Doozy Dent, Susie Dent?
Yes!
Correct answer. Well done.
That's it. Couldn't remember the Susie.
Susie Dent, the lexicographer, and a doozy sense. Doozy being an exceptional thing. Here is your next question. Soft cheese made by a creature that is part human and part goat. And 1966 film about a couple who raise a lion cub. That is James.
It is Thornbury, Born Free.
Born Free and Thornbury is the correct answer. Very well done. Here we go. Here's your final one. Good luck at home as well. Here is your clue. Ghosts do origami. And what's this song? Yes, James.
Ghouls fold, fool's gold.
Is the correct answer. Very well done. That's done now, that round.
Thank the Lord.
Should we take a look at the scores at the end of round one? Here we go. Sam, I wonder what you're on.
Don't.
Sam still to get off the mark. And you have one. Rory has 3. James back out in the lead with 4 points.
Oh, no.
Should we play another one? Round 2 today is going to be... Distinctly average. This is a pairs game. It's a good pairs game as well, this one. Very important who you choose as your partner here. Sam, you are currently in last place. Who would you like to play with?
I'm sticking with Anne.
You're going to stick with Anne?
Yes, I
So
will.
Anne and Rory, if you will swap places. Anne and Sam are a team. Rory and James are a team.
Really?
Tablets out, please, everybody. This is a tablet round. Now, in this round, I'm going to ask a series of questions that have numerical answers that you're going to have to estimate. What we'll do is take the average of the 2 numbers in your team. Whichever pair's average is closest to the right answer wins a point.
Yeah.
OK, best of luck, everybody. Here's your first one. Write down an answer to this, please. According to the International Union for the Conservation of Nature, how many different species of mammal are there on Earth?
I've got a clue.
What do you think at home? It's a tricky one, isn't it? Anne, we'll start with you. What are you going to say?
Absolutely no idea how near or far that is.
350,000. That feels a bit high. I could be wrong, though.
What about all these little rats and rabbits out there? And they mate like
So
crazy.
things like whales and
rabbits.
apes will be...
Yeah. Famously.
I don't know where we're going
Anyway,
with this.
350,000.
I'm trying to...
Are you taking the average up or down?
Much lower. I'm saying 13,567.
Oh, that's really specific. Well done. Let's take a look at your average, Anne and Samantha. It is 181,783.5.
0.5?
The
Yeah, I know.
difference.
Half a species. Rory, are you anywhere close to 350,000?
Nowhere near at all. I went with 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah, I think it's a bit higher, but not too much.
James, are you taking the
I hope
average
it's
up or
not
down?
too much higher, because mine's 10,157.
No way.
Great
That's so
minds.
close. How about that? Your average, gents, is 10,078.5. What have you got at home? So we've got 10,000 odds and we've got 180,000.
OK.
There is a difference of opinion in the studio, I would say. Which one are you closest to? Shall we find out?
Yes.
How many different species of mammal are there on Earth? 5,488. Rory and James, you take the point. And you were just...
I don't believe it.
345,000.
I refuse to accept that.
Shall we forget that ever happened and move on to the next one?
OK, thank you.
OK, you ready? Here's your next question. What is the world record for the most balloons blown up in 1 hour by one person? And the record said that has to blow them all up using his own breath and tie them himself.
Tie them, OK.
Tie them. That makes a difference.
It does.
You've got to factor in how tired they might get over the course of the
Yeah.
Yes.
You've got to figure they would start to flag. I mean, how many could you do in a...
In a minute.
Has everyone written down an answer?
Yeah.
I'll get somewhere about 450 or
That's
something,
what
I think.
That's
No
fine.
way.
Yes.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Rory, what have you said?
Well, so you went about sort of 400-ish.
Yeah.
I went more like 4,000.
No way.
You added an extra zero.
that's my bad maths more than...
That's 66 a minute, so it's just over 1 a second.
Yeah.
I don't really see a problem with that.
James, you happy with your partner's answer?
Not delighted with it.
Have you gone above it or below it?
I've gone below it,
Have you?
weirdly.
Okay.
Yeah. I've gone for 720.
So your average between the two of you, James, it might be slightly higher than you'd hoped, is 2,360. That's 39 a minute you've gone for there, one every 1.5 seconds. Sam, what have you gone for?
450.
No way, you've gone 450.
I went 450.
That's exactly what I said. Oh, man. What if we're wrong? I bet we are.
I factored in tiredness.
getting
I
more
think
tired.
after a few minutes you're going to get tired, even if you are the world record holder.
So, Anne, you've gone up or down?
I've gone down. I've gone 281.5.
That's going to make our average so difficult to do.
At the end, you know.
I'm going to say 281.
OK.
Or would you like to say 282?
282.
282, says Anne. So your average is 366. What have you gone for at home? Are you anywhere near that, 366? Are you anywhere near 2,360? Good luck if you are. Shall we find out what the record is? Who has scored a point and what is the answer? The record is 910.
That's such a lot.
That's a load, right?
So
That's 15
almost
a minute.
double what, yeah.
One every 4 seconds.
That's
For
incredible.
an hour as well. Shall we do another one?
Yes.
OK, here's your next one. According to the AA, what is the driving distance in miles from Land's End to John O'Groats?
This is going to be embarrassing.
Yeah, it's a tricky one.
I love how you're holding the iPad so close to you, as if knowingly you've got the answer right.
No, I think I might have overshot it.
You've gone Shetlands.
Oh, I think I've
Yes.
gone way too big. Oh,
Acaster's gone way too big, so guess where we're going to start?
I think this is ridiculous.
What have you gone with? So Land's End to John O'Groats.
15,000?
Dear Lord. Dear Lord.
It's only 9,000 miles to Australia, mate. James is also a stand-up comedian, spends his entire life driving around the British Isles. How much
going round and round.
petrol money are you claiming?
Loads, yeah. I had to do a gig in
Rory.
Land's End and then John O'Groats the next day.
You happy with that from your partner?
I'm not over the moon with it.
What are you going to go for? You're going to drag
I
us
went a
down
little bit lower. I went for 850 miles.
850. That is a little bit lower, isn't it?
Yes, considerably.
Bit of a
Should we
gap.
take a look at the average? Your average is 7,925 miles. Yeah, roughly from here to Fiji. Anne and Sam, I'm going to go on record as saying there is a point up for grabs here, I think. Anne, what have you
I
said?
hope so. I think I might have overdone it now, but...
Yeah.
2,000 miles, says Anne. But you know what? It doesn't really matter if you've overdone it, as long as you haven't got 15,000. Sam.
Yeah, I did the same. I've got 2,700 and I think I've overshot it.
2,700.
I think it's probably 1,000 something.
So
Yeah,
your
I think
average
so.
is 2,350 miles. But let's take a look. Who has won the point? And what is the actual answer? 837.
What did you
Let's take
say?
a look at Rory's
850.
answer
Oh,
there.
well done.
800. Round of applause for Rory.
Oh,
Reid
Rory,
there.
that must sting.
Very nicely done. Although you have lost the point. Because of
Really sting for that to
James's
happen, Rory.
terrible answer there.
Yeah.
15,000.
You're doing a good job,
But
Rory.
again, I'm taking one for the team here.
Sam and Anne, very well done. You get the point there. Rory and Anne, if
feel
you
like
swap
we-
back round again,
Yes,
please, and
absolutely.
tablets away. Let's take a look at the scores at the end of that round. Is James still in the lead? He is, unbelievably. Sam has 2, Anne has 3, Rory has 4, James 1 point in the lead, 5 points. If you win this show after that answer, unbelievable.
He's within range, though. Come on, guys.
Oh, yeah. You can totally get him now. You can totally get him. Should we play round 3? OK, here it comes. It is going to be... It's all in the name. On this show, we can make questions out of anything, including your names. We're going to ask you a series of questions, and all the answers will be contained somewhere in the letters of your names. If you get a correct answer, you score 1 point. If you get a correct answer that's based on your name, you'll score 2 points. Let's take a look at our first one. You'll find all of these somewhere within the letters of the name Samantha Womack. Here's your first clue. Fingers on buzzers. Small axe traditionally used by Native Americans. That is James.
Tomahawk.
Is the right answer.
Oh.
Did you know you had that in your name?
No, but I'm quite impressed. I might use it.
That's really cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here is your second one. Again, this is based on Samantha Womack. Type of hanging bed used by sailors aboard Navy ships for centuries. Yes, Rory.
It is...
Too late, I'm afraid. Anne.
Hammock.
Is it hammock?
Yeah.
It is indeed. Very well played, Anne. Rory, the next ones, these are slightly harder to write because your name is much shorter. The answers here are contained in the name of Rory Reid. Here's your first one. Appliance that removes moisture.
Yes, Rory.
If you buzz in, you've got to give me an answer immediately.
I'm about to speak.
Time.
I'm about to speak. It's a dehumidifier. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I think you might be. Oh, man. James.
Dryer?
Is the correct answer.
Rory might have known a middle name that we didn't know.
My middle name, humidifier. Dehumidifier. Here we go. Here's your second one. It might be a shorter word than that, Rory. Large-mouthed, deep-bodied, slim marine fish. That is Anne.
Dory?
Is the correct answer. Well played. Anne, we now base our answers on your name.
Precious stone.
Here's your first one, based on Anne Diamond. Noble gas, commonly used in signage. Yes, James.
Neon.
Is the correct answer. Well done. And here's the second one, based on your name. Fingers on buzzers, everyone. Boy suspected of being the Antichrist in the 1976 film The Omen.
Oh.
Yes, James.
Damien.
Is the right answer. He's done you there. Yeah. The next ones are based on James's name. Here you go. Here's your first one. Professional fool found in a medieval court. Yes, Sam.
Jester.
Jester is the right answer. Well done.
Thanks.
What a lovely word to have in your name as well, as a comedian. That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got Damien in mine, you've got Jester.
Well, Rory's got dehumidifier in his.
Absolutely.
Here's your second one. Cosmetic used to thicken eyelashes. Yes, Sam.
Mascara.
Is the right answer. Well done. Nicely done.
Now you're scared.
The comeback begins.
Good. Well played, everyone. Good round for everyone there. Should we take a look at the scores? I say everyone, apart from Rory. Here they are. Rory and Sam, you both have 4 points, and you have 5. James is in another big lead with 9 points. How's he doing it? Let's play another round, shall we? I'll press the buzzer. Every time I press it, something comes up. I never know what it's going to be. You don't know what it's going to be. Today it is... Where is Kazakhstan? Now, this is a game using your tablets.
Ooh.
So tablets out, please. I'm going to show you a map. I'm then going to ask you to identify where certain places are
Oh, Lordy.
on that map. Shall we take a little look at today's map? It is... Look how big it is.
Wow.
That's about 18,000 miles, isn't
So I think it's...
At
I
least.
think it looks more than that.
Huge.
So that's the map. I'll give you a series of questions now. You simply need to point to the answers on the map, please. Here's your first one. The British Prime Minister's official country residence, Chequers. Where is that on the map? So you have to know where it is, and then you have to know where that is the thing in this round. Where is checkers? What do you think at home? Where would you put it? Everyone's in. Sam, do you know roughly where it is, or are you going?
I'm guessing. I thought somewhere in Sussex.
Where have you put it? There's. I like the way you've moved Sussex as well.
What do you mean? That's Sussex.
I'm going to say that's Surrey, Berkshire kind of area.
Really?
Yeah. Rory, do you know where checkers is?
I have no idea.
This would be good. So what have you done? Again, just guesswork?
I've just gone, like, Midlands.
That's the thing to do. Stick it right in the middle.
Exactly,
so you never know.
Yeah. A sensible answer, if you don't know.
And do you have any clues on this one?
Well, I've gone for my vision of Sussex as well, which is further over.
Okay.
But I think I might be, you know...
Yeah, sort of North Kent.
Kent,
Yeah.
James, we know about your UK geography being very good. Where did you think checkers was?
I've gone, like, a bit higher up than Rory, but, like, yeah, I'm not really sure. I haven't got a clue where it is.
OK, so you've gone kind of Derbyshire, Nottinghamshire type of area. Shall we find out? Let's see where checkers is.
Oh,
Look at that. Almost got that. Oh, well done.
How many points do I get for that?
You get
Being
1
bang
point.
on. Just one?
Yeah.
Even though I'm right on the dot?
You're not right on the
no,
dot.
I am right on the dot.
No, you're
Not really.
181,000 miles out.
But on this map, I'm right on the dot.
Here's your next one. Where's this, please? Where Bonnie Prince Charlie was heading when he set off over the sea in the famous song.
See, this is a problem for me because I don't know the song.
Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah, so I've kind of just gone for anything.
Yeah. Everyone in? We will start with you, Rory. So the song you don't know?
No, I don't know
where are
the
you
song.
thinking he might be headed to?
Well,
in that
over the
song?
sea kind of implied that he went over the sea.
It really does. It really does
I went
subtly imply that,
I
doesn't
went
it?
for sort of Ireland.
That's where Rory has gone, on the Irish border there. Anne, do you know where he was heading in the song?
Yeah, he was speed bonny boat like a bird on the wing, onward the sailors cry, carry the lad that's born to be king over the sea to sky.
To Canvey Island, yes.
That's the problem, is where is sky? So I've gone very north, and I'm probably wrong.
There you go, just 3,000 miles from John O'Groats there. James, did you know the answer?
No, I didn't know. I know the song,
Yeah.
but not all the lyrics.
OK.
Yeah, I just put it on the coast of Scotland.
Coast of Scotland. OK, right over the other side there. And Sam, did you know the answer?
Yeah, I think it's one of the Hebrides Islands, so Skye or one of the islands.
Sort of round about the Isle of Arran type of
Yes.
area you were. OK. It's one of those ones it feels like we should know, right?
Yeah.
But we will find out. It's in the Inner Hebrides, and let's see who is closest and where we will find Skye.
Yeah.
Oh, Anne, look at that. Very close. Well played. Very nicely done. Well done at home if you got that close as well. So point to Anne. Here's your final question of this round. We are looking for the following, please. The National Trust's most visited site, Giant's Causeway. James, you don't look happy. James, you literally tour Britain all the time.
Yeah, on my phone. I was just looking at Twitter the whole time.
Everybody in? Just randomly work out who to start with. James, where is the Giant's Causeway?
Where it's always been. Down by the foot. There it is.
The foot.
So you're sort of Swindon, roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam, do you agree or disagree with,
disagree.
with James? Where have you put the Giant's Causeway?
I think it's Belfast.
There you go, on the coast of Northern Ireland there, says Sam. Rory, any ideas where Giant's Causeway is?
No, is the short answer. But I'm closer to James.
So kind of Gloucestershire area. And it's the National Trust's most visited site, the Giant's Causeway. Do you know where it is?
Well, I thought it was Ireland too, but I've gone for the west coast, just at the north-west coast.
Gotcha. So we've got East Coast and West Coast there. I'm not giving anything away, gents, where I say you haven't done great in this one.
OK.
It's between Anne and Sam. It is in County Antrim, and the person who's closest is...
Ooh,
Sam. Well played, Sam. Very close. Very nicely done. Point for Sam there. Tablets away. That is the end of that round. Shall we take a look at the scoreboard before we go into our final round?
Yes.
Here's how it stands. Rory, you have 4. Sam, joint second place with Anne on 6 points, and James currently in the lead with 9 points. Shall we play the final round? It is, as always, answer smash. Show a picture.
No.
There's a clue underneath. We smash them into each other, and that's the answer I need.
I gave geography a go.
Yeah. Your geography is amazing. Fingers on buzzers, everybody. A point for a correct answer. You lose a point if you buzz in and give me an incorrect answer. Let's take a look at your first category today. South American flags. So we're looking for the country represented by this flag, and there's be a clue underneath. Smash them together and see what you get. Here's your first one. Which singer had a 1984 hit with What's Love Got to Do With It? Yes, Rory.
Argentina Turner.
Argentina Turner is the correct answer. Well played. Argentina, Tina Turner. We smashed them together. That's how the round works. Here's your second one. Which film was mistakenly announced as Best Picture at the 2017 Oscars? Yes, James.
Venezuela La Land.
Is the right answer. Well done. Venezuela La Land is the correct answer.
So close. I'm always behind.
Here's your next one. What country is this? What's the answer to the clue? Which British thriller writer created the character Jack Reacher? Yes, Sam.
No, just...
You lose a point there, Sam. No one? It is Chili Child. Lee Child is the author we're looking for. And Chili. Here's your next category. Labour politicians. Those will be the pictures. There'll be clues underneath. What is the common name for the hairstyle in which the hair is left longer on top? Yes, Rory.
And with a comb over.
It's not, but I mean, goodness me, that's a good answer. Anyone? Shall I tell you? It is Claire Short Back and Sides. Here's your next one. Who is this, and what's the answer to this clue? Which psychedelic song is said to be about John Lennon's memories of playing with orphans in Liverpool? Yes, James.
Jack Strawberry Fields. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong. Yeah. Yes, Rory.
Jack Strawberry Field of Dreams.
Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong as well. Anne.
Jack Strawberry Fields Forever.
Is the correct answer. Well done. That is the end of the round, end of the show as well. Now, James lost a point right at the end there. What if that were to scupper your entire show? On Monday, James Acaster won. On Tuesday, James Acaster won. Who has won on Wednesday? It is the President of the Royal Geographical Society, Mr. James Acaster. Well done, James. Congratulations. 9 points. And only 2 points behind today. That's not bad. And hold on a minute. Who's in third place?
Only me.
Sam. Hey, well done, Sam. Nice work. Rory in last place there. James, you have another prize to take home. You've got a dartboard already, you've got a bread bin. What else would you like?
I've got to have the toolbox.
Lovely. James Acaster taking home a House of Games toolbox, his third prize of the week. Let's take a look, shall we, at the weekly leaderboard. It's also going to be pretty good reading for James, I suspect. How do we stand with 2 days to go? Sam, you have 4, Rory 7 and 8. James in the lead with 12 points. Well played, James. Tomorrow we will join Battle again, see if we can topple him. See you again, same time, same place, and I'll see you again on the House of Games.
Winner!